Guys, here we are at a hiking trail in my hometown, and today we're just gonna go head up the trail just a little bit. I got my hatchet with me and my Victorinox. See if we can find some good stuff. I know there's a lot of pine trees that a bunch of firefighters have been cutting down, and that produces a lot of fat wood. So we'll see what we can find, and stay tuned. So we're at the bridge here, just crossing it real quick, and just so you guys can see the beautiful nature we have here. We got some pine trees up here. Deciding to record this because figuring I'd show you guys a hiking trail here. I don't think I filmed a video here yet. Well, I did post a short on my channel where me and my little cousin came here hiking, and today I'm just gonna show you guys like a little preview of like the hiking trail here, because it's just so beautiful. We have a creek running right here. Look at the pine trees here. And for fat wood, you technically have to look at those branches. You see those right up there? Those produce lots of great fat wood, and that tree right there in the middle is dead. So that's what you want to look for, but I'm not gonna head up there because, well, first of all, sticks are way off the ground, so I'm probably not gonna be able to reach them with my little hatchet. But just look at the nature here, guys. And this is my first time coming up here alone. Last time I came with my cousin, and this one other time with my mom, but this is literally my first time coming here alone. And I can tell you guys, it's a little bit of a different experience, that's for sure. Considering you're out here alone, you have to be more alert of your surroundings. We do have mountain lions here, so probably that's a cave to one. No, I'm playing. That's been there. But here's a creek flowing through. You go down there and check it out. Just like the outdoors. So I decided to come because, well, I told my mom if she wanted to come, she said no. Look at that, we got a little mini waterfall there. Beautiful, beautiful creek here. There's a bench here where you could sit and maybe eat your snack. Set up the trail more. Keep in mind, guys, it's just me out here. It's kind of cool and kind of gives you a little bit of a survival vibe. So you guys can see there's the forest, and that's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery here. I mean, seriously, look at that. The birds chirping. This is what I like. Nature. Being alone, away from people. Let's go down there, check it out for you guys on camera. Gotta make sure not to trip on these sticks here. Look at this, guys. It's just so beautiful to be out here myself alone. Got a good flowing creek there, and you can possibly find cool stuff in this creek as well. I mean, you got some rocks there. I do collect rocks too. Pretty cool little creek there. And as you guys can see over here, we got some looks like wildflowers. I'm not sure what type of flowers those are, so if you guys know in the comments down below, just let me know. But those are some beautiful flowers. We'll take a look at them. These are just beautiful, beautiful little flowers here. Look at that. If you guys know what these flowers are, just please let me know in the comments down below. That would be greatly appreciated. Man. The beautiful forest. Let me tell you guys something about pine needles here. So this right here is a pine tree. I don't know what type, but here's the bark. As you guys can see, it's very beautiful. There are the needles. But these needles, you can actually forage some of them. So maybe just a little bit. You don't want to kill the whole branch itself. You can collect those and make a tea out of it. So we're for sure gonna take some. Now I got my Victorinox Outdoor Master here. I'll put a link to that in the description down below. But I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some pine tree needles off. So this stuff right here, you can actually make nice tea out of it. And we got some here. We're not gonna be too greedy, maybe another little handful there would be good. That's enough. That's plenty for us. I'm gonna make some cool tea out of that. But yeah, these just basically, you can forage them and make tea out of them. Now obviously you want to wash them off first, but I'll make sure to do that at home. Beautiful. So found this cool little stick here. Thought I'd take it. Maybe I can make I don't know, some cool stuff with the type of wood. I'm pretty sure this is pine. It looks like pine to me. But I basically make a lot of cool stuff out of wood, so this would make a cool little stick there. And what I'm doing is basically I'm just, I guess, trying to get this little tip off. Yet again, here's my Victorinox Outdoor Master. I will put a link to the description. But basically, to cut it off, you basically just need to get in there. Sort of like feather sticking. So what you want to do is you want to get your knife blade in there, and you kind of just wedge it in between the wood until it starts biting into it, if you know what I'm saying. There's literally no one up here. It's a hiking trail and there's barely any people. I'm surprised there's barely any people. Well, all to myself, I guess. But as you guys can see what I'm doing here, I'm kind of just trying to take this little bit off. But yeah, guys, please do expect more nature videos, because I'm starting to like this stuff. It's like, it's just me out here all alone. It's just pretty crazy how it's so wild out here. But please stay tuned for more of this stuff. And yes, this is my first, I guess, face reveal. But do expect more nature videos. Now my knife here might need a little bit of sharpening, so I guess I didn't come prepared for that, I guess. But basically, once you have a little wedge there, you see that? You can kind of just try and break it off somehow. See if I can just break it off. There we go. Simple as that. Just break it off there. And you have a cool little cut there. Now I did start the cut with my Victorinox Farmer X. I'll show you guys right here. I switched to the red one from Knife Center. I'll put a link to the description down below. Because, I don't know, I kind of like the red color of the Victorinox knives. And I mean, if you guys didn't know, the red scales on these knives actually serve a purpose. And you might be asking, well, you know, what for? Well, the red on there is so you could actually see it in the snow. So say if you're like out in the snow and you kind of just leave your knife there out in the snow, you can spot it quickly with these red scales. And that's what the red sort of symbolizes there. Just kind of another purpose there. Now it is from Knife Center, as you guys can see there. Yet again, guys, I'm just using my phone camera, so don't expect the best film quality. I should have brought my GoPro, but my Farmer X. And I like to carve cool stuff out of this stuff. I made a spoon, 2 spoons in fact, and I actually made a fork out of redwood. But there you guys go. Little stick here I found out in the wild here. It's just amazing me being out here alone. Yet again, an escape from people. So, time for a little bit of nature here. Now that you guys been seeing my face there the whole entire time, I'm sure you guys came to see the nature here. Here's a little creek. I'm surprised there's no fish in it, because it's just, look at this water, man. It's just clear. And you can find all sorts of stuff here as well. So I tend to collect rocks as well. And you can find stuff like that right there, that little reddish rock, orangish, that's jasper. And this stuff is gray wacky. So this stuff is pretty common. And this sandstone is as well. And basically that's a lot of stone you can find here. Just a lot of jaspers and gray wacky sandstone, sorts of stuff like that. And quartz even. But you can also find variations of chert, variation of rocks in this little creek here, as you guys can see. There's a little pine cone there. Very cool. And we could just go up it. And there's all sorts of cool stuff. Got a little waterfall running there. Ain't that beautiful? Now, I've seen a couple of people pass by. It's pretty awkward just filming and then them just passing by, but it's all good. There's another little piece of jasper. That's pretty cool, man. So we're headed more up the trail this time actually, and look at all these trees here. I'm pretty sure that pine is full of fatwood, and it might be still alive still, but as you guys can see, those are the branches. You see those dead ones at the base of it? It's what you want to look for when you're looking for fatwood. And you're asking, well, what is fatwood? Essentially, if you're new to the channel and new to this survival stuff or outdoor stuff, fatwood is essentially resin-infused pine wood. And that stuff, if you collect it, it makes a great fire starter. Just one little spark and it's going. But here's a little creek here you pass. There's a bridge there too, but I'm taking the gnarly way. There's a bridge right here. It takes you up to another different little spot of the trail. And that is just, look at the view here, man. It's just amazing. And yet again, it's just me up here, just alone. I got no one accompanying me. As you guys can see, it's all me. But it's pretty cool to head up the trail. Headed up the trail here. This is the preserve trail, so that's where we're headed. And basically up here, I know this pine tree that's been fallen, and you could get lots of fatwood off of that. Came here with my mom last time, and that's what I did. I collected some fatwood. But you begin to start seeing all these beautiful pine trees. Look at that. Now it is a steep little climb here, but the more I come up here, the more I should get conditioned. So that's what we're doing. Showing you guys a little trail there. Now we do gotta watch out. This area is known for mountain lion encounters, but a lot of people tend to come here every once in a while, so we shouldn't encounter such wild animals. But look at that. There's another little trail up there that takes you who knows where. But we're just gonna check out this little area here, and then right here we get to a little area, and you just keep on headed down this little trail, and you should start to see a waterfall. That one, there's that one. But no, I'm not talking about that one. This one right here. This right here Here's a waterfall, but I mean, it's pretty small. In the times of the rain, it tends to get really big. So there's a little waterfall. As you guys can see with the moss, it's been receding quite a bit. But there's pine trees here too, look at that. Pine trees. There's another pine tree there. Now I don't know what pines these are, so you guys may be able to identify them, I don't know. But just gonna head back. Thought I'd show you guys this little mini pine tree here, growing healthily. Now we won't get too close to it because we wouldn't want to damage its little ecosystem there. But look at that thing is beautiful. And as you guys can see there, it's got a little web in the middle. It's got some life in it. That's a post right there saying habitat restoration in progress, so you cannot go up there. You gotta respect that. And this little pine tree here. All nature we show respect. That's just beautiful. See you later, buddy.